Okay, this video is on hand wrapping. Uh, there's about a million different ways you can wrap your hands. You go into 50 different gyms, you're going to learn 50 different ways of wrapping your hands. Doesn't necessarily mean any one way is better than the other. The biggest thing is to support the back of the hand, the wrist. I don't really feel like you need to use wraps for padding the knuckles. If you want to pad the knuckles, I think you can add gauze if that's what you want to do. You can add extra wraps for padding the knuckles. I think that's what gloves are for. In any event, this is a RevGear hand wrap. It's 2 inches wide, 180 inches long. Has some elasticity to it, some give to it. Also known as a Mexican style wrap. What I like to do is I like to unwrap the wrap and rewrap it, but in the opposite direction, so that the elastic is in the middle and the loop, the thumb loop, is on the end. Some people just leave them out and about and they just kind of wrap it loosely. It's too messy for me. I don't like that personally. Okay, so here's how I wrap my hands, and see if you like it. Start here in the thumb. Go across the back of the hand. Wrap around. 1, 2. Then I like to come up and I like to work towards the thumb. So people don't wrap the thumb. I'm a firm believer in wrapping the thumb. Make sure the wrap lays flat, not like this. Flat. You getting that okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Wrap all the way around the thumb. Okay. From here, come across the back of the hand. Come back up through. Wrap the thumb again. I like to wrap it twice. Same thing. Come across the back of the hand. Across the wrist, back of the hand here. We're going to wrap around the callus part of the hand. Across the back of the hand and X. Now I'm at the bottom of the thumb here. My fingers go wide. I'm going tight, not so tight as to cut off the circulation, but tight enough to where it's going to support my hand. From here, I go through baby finger, ring finger. Then from here, goes through the fingers, and I'm going to come around here. I try not to keep it all bunched up. Let it kind of flatten out a little bit. The flatter, see like that right there? If I can keep it like this, that's better. That sits better in the glove. Keeping the fingers wide, then I go through the next fingers. Around index finger here. Across the back of the hand. So you see I'm making X's. This is the most important thing. I'm making X's across the back of my hand. That's what provides support. Then the last one is I go through the index finger. Try not to come across this way. You see that a lot in a lot of younger and experienced guys. Then their hand wraps just become a mess. They tend to fall apart, and they wonder why their hands aren't supported really well. So, cross through here. Cross the back of the hand once again. And again, see this? If you have to, there's nothing saying you can't flatten that out if you need to. Okay, so you have the X's, crisscross, crisscross. Kind of like a woven kind of a thing. Cross the back of the hand again. Here we go here. What I like to do is I like to tight fist. Firm. Open the hand. Tight fist. Pull it nice and firm. That's it as far as any kind of knuckle support. A couple more X's. I can come across here, and then I finish the rest on my wrist. I tend to go a little bit lower and then finish just a touch higher. So you see this wrap, the Velcro part, is a little bit higher up on my wrist. It's not down here on my forearm. It's a little bit higher up. Okay, so now you see I have my X's here. I have the support across my knuckles. And these are good wraps. RevGear makes a pretty good product. So through repeated use, wear throughout the workout, these wraps should not come back over top of these knuckles. And I'm deliberately trying to push them back. It's just not happening. Okay, these should fit pretty well into the into a glove. What I like to do though is you see all this covering here. When working in mixed martial arts, something that's really nice to do is you tend to open it up here. So we have more use, we have more grip. And I tend to pull this up here. This is something I do when I'm repping hands for fights too, because it gives that kind of roll of quarters feel tight here. So this is kind of borderline. You can see the color changing here. I want it nice and firm, but this isn't. I'm not going to have numb and tingly fingers here. I should be able to feel this at the end of the workout, 2 hours later. That's how you rep your hands.